The Running Man is described as a dystopian action thriller. Set in the near future, it stars Glen Powell as Ben Richards, a man who must join a game show in which contestants must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins. The movie's director is Edgar Wright, an auteur filmmaker known for movies like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Baby Driver. Powell says it was a dream of his to work with Wright since the start of his career as an actor.
Edgar Wright is one of the great filmmakers of our time. I mean, yes, he was on my vision board when I was a kid. I mean, when I moved out to LA, after I saw Shaun of the Dead for the first time, I thought to myself, I don't know what that guy is doing or what makes him different, but I want to be a part of it.
The Running Man is an adaptation of the novel of the same name written by legendary author Stephen King.
Glenn is much closer to the Ben Richards that's in the book, and I think the key thing is that he's an everyman. You need to relate to him, and also he doesn't start the movie, he's not a trained killer, he's not like a super spy, he walks in off the street to compete on the games. So it's kind of really important that you feel like you can just relate to him, and I just think it makes him more exciting, basically.
When I moved out to LA, I wrote on in an email to myself the directors that I wanted to work with and the guys that inspired me. And Edgar Wright was on that list. It was a very short list, and he was as inspiring before as he was on set. I mean, the fact that what he's able to accomplish in this movie, it's been so fun to show top-tier filmmakers what we've done on this movie, and to just give Edgar his flowers, because he's one of the greats. And what he does on this movie is incredibly different.
Edgar is like the auteur of our times. I feel like he's one of the most inventive directors out there in the world.
Two-time Oscar nominee Colman Domingo co-stars in The Running Man as Bobby T, the charismatic host of The Running Man show.
When you work with Edgar, you know he's got the whole thing in his brain. It's out there, from music to visual language to stunts, you name it, and you just want to get inside there with him.
The movie also has significant Saturday Night Live representation. Martin Herlihy, an SNL writer and member of the sketch group Please Don't Destroy, plays another contestant on The Running Man. And SNL cast member James Austin Johnson lends his voice as the game show's announcer. He says he based his character on voiceover artists of the past with a slight twist.
I was trying to find something that felt like ABC in the 90s. I wanted the feeling that you were watching network TV, but that also anyone could die at any moment.
Herlihy provides some of the comic relief to an otherwise fairly serious film, with Wright even giving him some opportunities to improvise.
The script was so good already, and it was a big production, so it was, when Edgar would ask me to improvise stuff, it was like, you don't need it, why? I was so happy to be able to.
On the surface, The Running Man is a fun, action-packed thriller with high-flying stunts, but it also deals with ideas and issues that are incredibly relevant to today's world.
I love being a part of this. I think it says a lot about our times when it comes to corporations running things and people just trying to survive and put food on the table. That doesn't sound too far away from where we are right now.
A lot of it was in Stephen King's book, which he originally wrote in 1973. And I think obviously there's quite a few elements where he's been a Nostradamus. We obviously wrote the adaptation with a knowledge of that, and also of the last 25 years of reality TV. The job of genre fiction is to hold up a funhouse mirror to society, and I think that's what this movie does.
That's the thing I'm probably the most proud of with this movie is there's a lot of great action movies out there. I think there's very few movies that sort of not only leave you just having the greatest time, what a ride. This movie is so fun. And then the best part is that we've gotten to show a lot of great filmmakers and great friends of mine, and they all text me about 2 days later and they're like, I can't stop thinking about the movie. This is about us. This is about everything we're going through right now. Our relationship with the media, our relationship with fact and fiction. It's a movie that operates on just a lot of different levels, and I'm really proud of it. Yeah.